Hey guys, so I'm at this point in my life. I do this often where I do a pulse check and I just kind of evaluate my life. And I have to truly say that right now, things are great. Like, I'm super happy. But the reason for this is not to boast, oh, I'm so happy, got this great marriage, got this great family, blah, blah, blah. Girl, we got issues. Okay. Okay. But I wanted to come on here and say that this portion of my life was worth the wait. And so many people need to hear that because I just feel like it's like a race to the altar. It's a race to have babies. It's a race to have this life. And I have a stepson that is like he's like 11 years younger than me. He's 22. And I'm always telling him, wait till you're 30 to get married. Wait till you have a career. You're not going to be the same person now that you're going to be, in 8 years. Just wait. And it's okay to date. It's okay to be with this girl. It's okay to have this relationship or whatever. Not saying walk away from anything or have experiences. I'm saying give yourself the time to be single, to have an apartment, to flow on your own. Because once you're married, it's more than just pretty pictures. It's more than just, Facebook and Instagram posts. It is every single solitary thing is not I, but we. Every decision, where you live, what you eat, how you do your finances, the children, if you already have children, how you discipline them, how you raise them, if you go to church, what type of church, which church, every single thing. Who's going to pay what bills? Who's going to drive what car? How you going to, some people have social media issues. If you're allowed to be on social media, if you're not allowed to be on social media, what you're allowed to post on social media, what you're allowed to, give to others, if you're allowed to have male or female friends, if the friends that you had before the relationship are, still adequate, or if you need to walk away from some things, like, bruh, everything. So I say, you know what? Wait. Wait till you completely understand yourself and what you want, and then take that leap with someone. I know someone who's dating for like 8 years and they got married, and they're super happy. They had no problems with waiting and getting their degree and getting their careers together before doing that jump and getting married. And I just wanted to say that this life is worth the wait. I have two children by men that are not my husband, and that situation is totally different than this. I look at my husband and just the partnership that we have right now, and I am so amazed. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that life could be like this. I didn't know that there would be someone who would help me with the baby in the middle of the night. I didn't know that there would be someone who would be just as willing to fight the battles for my children as I am, or just as upset when things happen to the children as I am, or just as happy and proud when they do great things as I am. I didn't know that there was someone who would carry, the bags and the baby in both hands so I don't have to do anything. I didn't know there was someone who would be there for me 125,000%. I had no idea. And we're not perfect, but this situation, having a child with my husband, having a family with my husband, having a house with my husband, having cars with my husband, making financial decisions with my husband, this was worth the wait. And it wouldn't have worked with anyone else. And I honestly want to stress that. You can rush into marriage, but you know when it's not right. If you're unhappy, if you're not having as many good days as bad days. And I mean, we all have drama, we all have issues, but you just know when it's not right. And if it's not right, it's not right. But sometimes we rush into things and we truly set ourselves up. And the person that you choose to spend your life with, they either can uplift you and better your life, or they can truly damage and break you down and just make you have just the worst situation. And life's too short. Life is too short to give a damn about anyone's feelings or, you know, let anyone have rule over your life and the decisions that you make. It's too short. Like, you have to go out there and find love and find experiences and find happiness. And truly, when I found happiness with myself is when my husband came. I was done dating. Done. But I decided to go on that date, and we have been inseparable since. And I, those of you who know my story know that it hasn't been easy. It was truly the struggle, but it has allowed me to be able to say that if it can happen for me, it can happen for anybody. Girl, when I say anybody, I mean anybody. Because I went down a lot of bad paths, a lot. Baggage on baggage on baggage, and a lot of times I became my worst enemy. I became my worst obstacle because instead of bettering myself and getting myself together, I was more concerned about helping others and helping other people set themselves up. And when they would be set up, then they would be out. So I learned to be selfish, to love myself, to work on myself, on my career, on my goals, on, my relationship with my children, on things that I wanted in life outside of anyone else. Anyone else. And when I perfected, not even perfected, when I was true to me, then he came along. And it was worth the wait. And that's the point of this. So many people were out there rushing. I'm like, man, don't put yourself in a situation that you can't walk away from. Don't rush and then have that, I probably shouldn't have did this moment. I probably should have just waited. I probably should have chilled. If I would have stepped back a little bit for a little bit longer, I would have seen these signs and I wouldn't have made the decision that I made. So instead of rushing to the finish line, walk, pay attention. I made a promise to myself that when I would date, that I would stop closing my eyes and I would keep my eyes wide open. I would not look for issues on what was wrong with people, but I would look and try to get to know that person truly for who they are. Because, people, they like show that good side for the first 6 months and you'd be like, and then later you'd be like, this new. So I would try to date with my eyes wide open and truly get to know that person. And the whole time you're thinking and asking yourself, okay, can I deal with this for the rest of my life? Is this person really compatible with me? Am I going to be okay with these things that I'm not okay with right now? And if the answer is no, then that's not the person for you. You date with a purpose, but you don't rush, because rushing is where you get regrets. And it's not worth it. Being on this side, being on the other side, finally getting to a place where this is not even a life that I had for myself. For myself, I just wanted to be happy. I had my kids and I just wanted to smile and be happy and have a good life and be able to take care of them and maybe take a trip or two. That's it. I never planned a wedding. I never imagined having another child. Like, I have a daughter. Like, oh my goodness, I can't even wrap my head around that. I have all these amazing things because God's plan was way more than what my plan was. And you have to wait and trust the journey and trust the plan. If you don't believe in God, then believe in a higher power and believe that there's something great out there for you, So I just wanted to come in here and say that. Maybe someone needed to hear that, because it's hot. And people got less clothes on and people are rushing. June is like wedding season. And, I know a lot of people are getting older. And I don't understand this whole dating or married by 30 thing that's going on. I don't know. I say enjoy being single. Honestly, enjoy your time where it's just you. You're the only person you got to worry about what you want to eat, where you go, how you live. Because when it becomes us, it's everything and it's all the time, nonstop. So it's not a bad thing. It's just a different life. And you kind of wish you had that time where all you had to worry about was yourself. And that's why I stress so hard. Wait. Give yourself that moment. Give yourself the opportunity. Like me, I truly regret not going to college, not wearing a backpack and sitting in classes and doing that. That is my only regret. And it wasn't in the cards for me, but that's my only regret. I don't want other people to regret not being able to be single, not being able to have that time where they just chill, worry about themselves before you become mommy and wife and husband, and daddy and whatever else. So that's just me. I just want to come on here and chat while I had a few moments because baby girl is sleeping. Fat butt. She's getting so chalky, so chunky. So I just want to come and chat with you guys a little bit. I know I've kind of been MIA, but that is because, bruh, sister tired. These moments are few and far between. So I did want to come on and chat and say, hey. And just kind of speak that. That's kind of been on my heart for like a week. So I don't really know who needs to hear it, but baby girl, just wait. Don't rush. Enjoy the journey, but don't rush through it. Life's too short to be unhappy. And you don't want to rush and become unhappy when you could have taken your time and gotten everything you wanted and more.